So guys, with so many new and interesting perfume releases that have just been launched or are about to be dropped on the market really soon, I'm here to share with you the most exciting ones that I'm personally looking forward to smell and think they're worth your attention as well. So keep on watching this video for more details. Please don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up, as well as feel free to subscribe to my channel. And once you're done with that, we can all dive right into these perfume news. So hello and welcome everyone to another episode of What's New Out There. In case you enjoy watching these videos in which I inform you about the most exciting new perfume releases and would like me to continue filming them for you on the regular basis, then please don't forget to like this one and check out the description box where you'll find all the helpful information. And of course, if you've heard about an exciting new perfume release, go ahead and share down below in the commentary section. Today I got for you a top 10, so without any further ado, let's get started with the first one, which is called Eden Sparkling Lychee number 39 by Kayali, which seems to be a follow-up of their previous fruity perfume Eden Apple, which I'm not sure if it's a best-selling fragrance in the collection or not, just because apple is not the most trendy fruity note in perfumery. So it was kind of nice for Kayali to create a fragrance with it, but it wasn't a huge love for me, and I have high hopes for this lychee one because it's in the company with that same red apple, but also black currant and lemon. Then we have some floral notes such as rose, jasmine and candied violets that I'm excited for, because I hope not only they're going to be candied, sweet and kind of gourmandish, but at the same time a little bit powdery. There's also some musk and woods in the dry down, so it seems to be a beautiful, fresh, maybe a little bit sweet, fruity, floral fragrance for the winter time, which is exciting because typically brands are going for something gourmand, deep, intense when it's cold. So it would be nice to have such a refreshing fruity offering on the market, and this brand is great overall. I have quite a few of their fragrances and they come in these very exciting bottles, but I'm not sure what to think about the new Eden Sparkling Lychee, because on the one side the color is similar to the lychee note, so that's lovely, but on the other side it's a little bit dull. But I haven't seen it in person just yet, because just as the entire Oud collection that was so hyped on the internet, it's still unavailable in Germany. So in case you've already smelled it, let me know how you find it, and if I manage to get my nose on some fragrances I'm talking about in this video, then I'll be back with my update. But with that being said, let's move into the next new release, this time by the brand Parfumeur, which creates beautiful, niche, reasonably priced fragrances. And this new one, 304, is something exciting for me because there is a note of ginger that I'm always very happy about, because it can lift any composition. And here it's in the company with some powdery notes like almond blossom and heliotrope, woods and spices. So I think it's going to be perfect, cozy and very relaxing fragrance for the winter time. Their previous perfume 603 was my go-to this fall season, because it is all about aromatic and delicious, very spicy notes, and I think that this radish new release is going to be very lovely as well. So with that being said, the next brand is maybe a little bit random, because One Perfumes, which is based in Italy, creates dupes and alternatives for very pricey niche perfumes, and they have great quality, different sizes, 150, 30 and 50 ml just as samples that you can check out on their website. And the selection of fragrances there is really impressive. You can choose from so many different ones, and there are some new drops on the website, but I'm mostly excited for this 0523, which is very popular to this fragrance Milk White by Giardini Toscana, and it seems to be a lovely musky vanilla with some juicy caramel that you can always appreciate for the winter time. So it's already on my to buy list, and just in case you get interested in this brand, they have very inexpensive perfumes and I'm affiliated with them, so there is a coupon code for me to share with you. It's going to be linked down below, so go ahead and take advantage of it. As always, I highly recommend you to do so, because that way it's kind of like a win-win situation for us. So thanks to all who shop perfumes with my discounts. But on that note, let's get into the next gourmand, and it's the new release by Navitus, which I believe is designed in the collaboration with Gap Arabic here on YouTube, and the name is Baklava Royale. And since I'm a huge fan of baklava accord in perfumery, and my favorite fragrance with it is Baklava by Pearlescent Perfumes, which is kind of like the juiciest and most blossomy fragrance ever. I really want to smell this new Navitus fragrance because there is honey, pistachio and roasted almond. So I think the Gourmand accord is really big in here. It sounds almost glazed. There is also tonka bean in the dry down that I'm obsessed with at the moment, and I'm looking for some nice fragrances with it. So it might be it. There is also vanilla, amberwood, some other notes, but unfortunately I'm afraid that it's going to be very challenging for me to get my hands on this fragrance. So in case you've already smelled it, maybe you're in the UK or have better access than me to this brand, let me know how it smells, but I think it's going to be just as great as it sounds. So on that note, let's get into the new release by the brand Roos&Roos, from which I have their signature number 5 Floral Amber Essential Musk. That is one of the most well-known ones from the collection, but the new release that is called 1970 Tonka Expansion and Glamour is making rounds on YouTube, and when I look into the notes, they sound just right up my alley, especially for the winter time. Chocolate, woody, earthy, sweet notes, caramel, the tonka bean that once again, oh my god, I really want every single fragrance with noticeable note of tonka bean, because currently I'm working on the best of episode with it, and anytime I see a new release with tonka bean, I'm like, oh my god, I really need to smell it, especially because it's in the name. I hope that tonka is going to be noticeable in here, and I will try to do my best to get it, just because so many people have amazing feedback on this perfume, and the bottle is really nice and the brand is great as well. Unfortunately, the perfumer Roos&Roos, he passed away, but I know him, I know his son, and it was really lovely chatting with them. So I think this new olfactory journeys collection is going to be something very exciting to smell and check out. But on that note, something else that I'm very excited for, and I was really close to blind buy, but I couldn't find this new release by Laapa called Kamra Kahwa. Probably I've said it wrong, but it's kind of like a new version of their very popular Kamra perfume, which was this spicy, delicious Orientalish perfume similar to Angel Share by Kilian. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And this new one sounds so much better than that, although I haven't smelled it, so I can judge on that. But in here we have spices like cardamom, cinnamon and ginger that once again I'm always excited for in perfumes, and also candied fruits, praline, white blossoms, Arabic coffee, benzoin, musk, tonka bean and vanilla. So I think it's going to be a great, bold, beautiful, probably Orientalish Gourmand, but I am not sure if I should blind buy it. Although Kamra was such a huge success, I had not the best experience with a blind buy from them earlier this year, which is the new But I Would fragrance Honor and Glory that I keep on talking about on my channel, just because it was so hyped and positively reviewed, and it absolutely didn't work for me. So we shall see if I manage to find this fragrance in Europe, because it has just been launched, so hopefully it's going to be available in some shops soon. But in case you already smelled it, I would really like to know what do you think about it. And on that note, let's move into the next gorgeous Gourmand, also with Arabic coffee and dark chocolate note, which are a little bit trendy right now, as you can tell. But this is blend number 83 by Imaginary Authors, that brand that, without an exaggeration, I have probably most of fragrances from, but I guess I need to put these down before I break them. And Imaginary Authors always create something artistic, something fun. Their perfumes can be hits and misses, but I find they are always very exciting to discover. Sometimes they are very abstract, sometimes they are super realistic, and in here we also have some musk, room and benzoin, so a deep, dark, boozy Gourmand sounds just right for a cold winter evening. So I will try to at least sample sample this fragrance, but I think it's gonna be like this beautiful boozy fragrance, and it was inspired by a cocktail, and there is another great fragrance in their line called Scent Julep with this beautiful fresh minty sugary vibe. So I think this is gonna be something completely different. When that was like my go-to in the summertime, I think this is gonna be more appropriate for the winter when it's cold and you want something warming. But something else that would really fit that mood is the new release by Monera that is called Black Noir, and the bottle scares me a little bit, but the notes are very appealing, except for black leather, because I know that Monera can overdo some notes, and if it's like a very big leathery fragrance, then I'm not there for it, because I like leather to be in the company with other notes that are also very noticeable, and when it's like a very strong leather fragrance, I'm not a fan. That's why I love 603, because there are tonka bean notes and also incense just as leather mixed with spices, so it's more complex. But in this Monera fragrance we have some other notes like tobacco, patchouli, ambergris, vanilla, vetiver, tonka bean, and even tiare, which is a little bit weird to find in such notes combination, and I'm wondering if they just put it randomly in there for the complexity, or you will be like, ooh, it's leather next to the yellow flower. So yeah, once again, if you have an easy access to this brand, maybe you live in France and the Monera shop is somewhere around the corner, then let us know how you feel about Black Noir. But the bottle is so strict and just very, you know, official and a little bit masculine that, yeah, I am not sure if I would blind buy it, but the design overall is really nice. So let's talk about something a little bit more dreamy and romantic, a fragrance that is called On a Cloud, and I absolutely love this name from the brand J-Scent, which is a little bit more minimalistic, Asian inspired brand from Japan that has such fabulous fragrances. They are light and very different from all the other perfumes, and there are so many great ones in their collection. I have a couple of them and really need more, including this new one with notes of mint, sugar, vanilla and milk. I don't need anything else, and milk seems to be quite a trendy note at the moment, and I have like a best of episode with fragrances in which we have the note of milk. So in case you want more inspiration on that topic, then make sure to check out my top list with the milky perfumes. But I think this is going to be interesting, because think about minty, sugary, vanillic milk. That sounds exciting, but I guess it's gonna have this cooler texture, which is a little bit more unexpected for a milky perfume, because the majority of them are rather lactonic and sweet. So yeah, I'm excited how it's gonna smell, but I'll probably need to wait for it to appear in Europe, or maybe till the next song, so we shall see. But in case you are in Japan or you have a distribution in your country, maybe in your local niche boutique, make sure to give this brand a good sniff, because they have so many beautiful perfumes. They're named really fun, and yeah, they are super nice and just different. So in case you want some new olfactive experience, then yeah, make sure to check out J-Scent, and I will make sure to give this new release by Lorenzo from Italy that is called Sugar Kisses a try, because I have quite a few of their perfumes. My favorite is Vampirum. I also really enjoy their Cherry Ink and Evil Angel. Their perfumes are in a beast mode. They always perform so well, and I hope that this new fluffy and pink fragrance with absolutely magnificent notes such as chocolate, hazelnut, vanilla, coconut, dates, cacao butter, milk. As I've said, it's quite trendy at the moment, but also heliotrope, frangipani, brown sugar, vanilla, benzoin, caramel, toffee, rum, and now the best one, tonka bean. I hope it's gonna be not too girly, because the bottle is definitely in this very big trend of pinkcore, Barbiecore, but when I look into the notes, there is nothing that pink about it. So I think it's gonna be definitely in bold Italian Lorenzo style. So It's definitely one of the most exciting new perfume releases that I hope I will add to my collection really soon. But let me know what is the most interesting new perfume I've just let you know about, or maybe you've heard about somewhere else. If you have any questions left, I'm here to answer them. And please make sure to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Check out the description box, and also link to this amazing company, Roos, which I have my jewelry from, and there are also links and discounts that you can take advantage of. And follow me on my social media to stay in touch. We'll see each other next one really soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.